At a recent RWA summit in Seoul, South Korea, Yuval Rooz, CEO of Digital Asset and one of the key people behind Canton Network, made a statement that I think deserves some serious attention.
Crypto networks, the way I think about a successful crypto network is like a distributed company, right? And the reason why I say that is, at the end of the day, the value of a crypto network should be, at the end of the day, as a result of the utility it generates. And it saddens me to say that when you look at most crypto networks today, they are valued like a meme stock. The valuations that they have do not match the utility that they create. And there's maybe one single example in the last few months, which is Hyperliquid. Whether you could like it or not, you could say that it's a casino or not, it's gambling or not, it actually generates revenue. And it takes that revenue and it burns tokens. So when I think about that, well, what does it look like? It looks like a public company that is generating profit and is saying, I'm going to take this profit to buy stock back. And if that were to happen, a value of a stock should go up, as long as you believe that they're going to continue to generate profit. When you look at most crypto networks today, their valuation is so disconnected from the actual dollar that gets spent on these networks. And that to me makes no sense. And it's actually a very bad outcome that we kept on convincing retail to buy these things, because what is happening right now, in my opinion, is physics is winning, gravity is winning. Things do eventually come back to where they're supposed to be. If you made promises and you didn't deliver, guess what? It's going to go down. It's eventually going to go down to zero, right? So having that ability for us to be very consistent, and as a result of that, unpopular, to be clear, right? A lot of the things that I'm saying right now is not usually what you would hear from a crypto founder, right? What I'm saying right now. And it has caused me to be very unpopular. If you found me on X, there's enough people that don't like me there. But it's done very well for us with investors, because being consistent over 12 years and having a very, very similar narrative and very similar execution and sticking to what you think is the value proposition gives investors a lot of confidence, right? We heard people talking here about privacy and control, where 2 years ago it was all about permissionless and no privacy. And this zigzag of the industry, these changing narratives, is what you're seeing now in the market. At some point, the consumer gets tired from the stories. There's just so much that you can accept these stories and say, I still believe you, right? So for us specifically, being very consistent with our story, going after the same clients with the same architecture, not changing the narrative, allowed us, within the last 24 months, we almost 3x our valuation. And the reason for that is because we are continuing to execute on what we're doing. And it's 3x the valuation in a market that has been down like 40% over the last year, right? So to us, that is kind of like what have been 2026 to date, and we are extremely honored to have recently this round, but have an incredible names like Apollo, CME, HSBC, SoFi, SBI in Japan, Hanwha in Korea. We might surprise people with more Korean investors, right? Like, to us, that has been extremely exciting, but we still have a lot of work to do to execute and continue to deliver on all of these exciting projects that we're.
And that's why I think Yuval's message deserves a closer look. The biggest opportunity may not be the blockchain that gets the most attention. It may be the blockchain that financial institutions actually use. And that's the bet Canton is making. Not just putting crypto on chain, but putting finance itself on chain.